I'm Andre Hugh and welcome to St. Martin Allen-Time TV News. One of the big stories this week in St. Martin was the escape of a prisoner, Catherine Fortune, aka Cucci, from the hands of prison guards. On Friday, the French Quarter border was closed at around 5 p.m. as a special squad of gendarmes engaged in a search for Fortune. According to 7 to 1 News, the gendarmes obtained information that the escapee was hiding out in an apartment complex number 10 on Webster Drive in French Quarter, or in nearby surroundings. The heavily armed special squad, which was dressed completely in black, also used their helicopter to assist in the search of the prisoner, who have been described as extremely dangerous. During the operation, the border was blocked by the French and Dutch authorities. Vehicles passing through were searched by both authorities. No arrest was made during the operation, which is the first visible search for the escapee who made a daring escape from prison guards while visiting the doctor in Cahill on Monday, February 15th. Casey Carty, man of the match in the just concluded 2016 Cricket World Cup Under-19 tournament, returned to St. Martin Wednesday night to a hero's welcome. The young cricket star was greeted privately by family members, including a number of government officials, including Prime Minister, the Honourable William Marlin, and President of Parliament, the Honourable Sarah Westcott Williams. Representatives of the St. Martin Cricket Association, the St. Martin Department of Sports, and the Tourism Department were also on hand to welcome home Casey Carty. Young Carty was escorted from the VIP lounge to the arrival hall at the airport by Minister of Sports, the Honourable Sylveria Jacobs, where hundreds of his fans were waiting. On Thursday, a press conference was held by the government in honour of Carty.
So that was where I really began to take cricket serious, knowing the type of money you can make a living off of it. Because to be honest, I never really favoured an office job. So I had to really put in the work. Monday to Friday, let's say, at a point in time, we used to practice every day, then games on Saturdays and Sundays. So it was good coaching. I had a lot of support from my local team, Spartans, as well as later on in my career, youth career, Anguilla as well, because I played for Anguilla, but I'm born in St. Martin. They supported me very well, and still supporting me actually.
The Ministry of Public Health and Social Development and the American University School of Medicine, AUC, signed a cooperation agreement that will give the students of the university the opportunities for training under the ministry's supervision.
And this is very much in keeping with the direction that we've been going, that it's a small island and we're looking for partnership as much as possible that helps us to build synergies, that helps us to bring talent, experience, resources in a coordinated manner. Earlier, we've signed a letter of intent with the French side in terms of cooperation, again, in particular with regards towards healthcare development, healthcare reform on the island. So we've signed an agreement with AUC, and this agreement formalizes the current relationship that already exists, but again, it puts it into a structure that I believe is a win-win structure. What it does for AUC is it gives their students, it gives their physicians an opportunity for training, obviously under supervision. And it also means that these volunteers can be utilized in our community to help us bring our costs for delivering certain services to the community down. One of those examples would be the project that we're working on in terms of preventative care. And this is the project that I've spoken about before, where we're planning on finally making proper use of the healthcare bus, the mobile dental clinic, and what other resources we have available.
Minister of Health Emmy Lee has confirmed St. Martin's first case of the Zika virus.
But it's unclear. We're still gathering details. The person did travel outside of St. Martin before being tested. So this is a distinction that I think it's important to make, that we're not sure whether this was contracted locally or if it was contracted abroad and then the person returned to St. Martin. So again, this is important because it's a big difference. If you got bit by a mosquito that had the Zika virus in St. Martin, or if you were traveling abroad and contracted it somewhere else. Nonetheless, the actions from the community are the same. Our focus still has to be on citizen engagement, has to be on elimination of breeding grounds, has to be on preventative measures, in other words, to make sure that we're not getting bit by mosquitoes and therefore passing the virus on within the community. So we've made good progress in citizen awareness But I still have the feeling that in terms of really engagement, in terms of citizens being more proactive in their communities, in terms of eliminating breeding grounds, I think we can still do better, and those are things that the ministry will continue to work on. And those obviously include things like cleaning your yards. One of the things that they're finding very common is most houses have cisterns, and most of these cisterns have overflows, which is just a simple pipe that when the water level in the cistern reaches too high a level, the water can discharge.
This has been St. Martin Island Time TV News. I'm Andre Huey. Thank you for watching.